And there's a missile off the bat, but it's fouled. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Granderson is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 Marlin error, and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete. The Padres lead it 4-0. Up next from Miami, Starlin Castro as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And Castro's got himself a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
The 0-1 tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Margot racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. So digging in now, Martin
the first baseman, Martin Prado.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now the 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Renfroe has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So striding forward now, Curtis Granderson. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Their count now at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Turned on down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And this one will bounce into the wall. On to second, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
The center fielder.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Good time now to check out the Marlins road to the show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Digging in now for San Diego, Ian Kinsler. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Behind 0-2 now.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, pitching
now batting
once like he did this last time. It's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those "here we go again" thoughts out of his head.
Standing in now, number 59, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, man.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more. Ready for another chance? Jose Arena. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place at the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Third baseman.
Ready now for the Marlins. Brian Anderson, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Tatis. Throw gets him. 2 gone.
The
there. Fernando Tatis Jr. is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. And a high strike there, 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is the right fielder, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now
Manny Machado
the third baseman.
with Jose Urena. He's gone super.
Machado.
Around the knee, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count. He wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Winged in and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up. Here's Starlin Castro. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Castro.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for 3rd best on the ball club. Digging in, number 51. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. He's set. Here it comes. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Castro leads off second with nobody out. Line toward center field, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Up next for the
He
Marlins.
just has the makings of being a pretty big inning here. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd. Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. It's 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitch of that yard.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from 3rd crosses the plate.
Now
it's now a 4-3 ball game.
Martin Prado.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. He will score, and the Marlins have tied it. It's a 4-4 game.
Now back.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
In is Curtis Granderson as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Started to go.
Get the fuck.
Down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Up next for the Marlins.
Into the box now,
center fielder.
Brian Goodwin. And their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Take off.
Myers with the catch. Here
Fuck
comes
him.
the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game.
One of the things
Up
you want
next
to do as an
Marlins.
offense, right, is
The
stay
pitcher,
fundamental and keep
Jose
pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Marlins lead this one. Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. A hit in 2 tries
Leading
so
up
far.
for the Padres, the right fielder, Hunter
Sliced hard,
Renfroe.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really
Now
impressive to
batting,
me, he hasn't
first
walked
baseman,
anyone either. He's
Eric
just pounding the zone. His stuff is
Hosmer.
dirty today.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar pitching performance is first pitch strikes. And so far, this guy struggled. First pitch strikes, less than 40%. He's going to need to clean that up.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Ready with another 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than
The left
striking
fielder,
out
number
the best
4.
hitters in the lineup.
Will
Back to back. He's
Myers.
looking really sharp right now.
Digging in once again, Will Myers. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And that misses 2-2. Popped him up. Alfaro over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now in the box, Brian Anderson.
Leading
And
off
he'll
for the
get us
Marlins,
started in what's officially the
baseman,
back third of this
Brian
one.
Anderson.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now a change.
Oh, nice.
As he looks at strike three called, one away.
Nice job there, taking care of the leadoff hitter.
Now batting.
The strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning. So that was a big out.
JT Riddle is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And a strike called at the knees, nothing in one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
Taken in by Machado, and there are two away now.
Now batting. Number 51.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami. Number 51 is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Onto the party porch and gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's now 7-4.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Ladies and gentlemen,
will get
your
the ball
attention,
here as he
please.
looks to get the final
Now
out in the
pitching
top
for
of the
the
7th.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he takes a fastball off the plate. The 1-0 home. Grounded to short. And that's a shot of the head. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2 on his line
Leading
thus
up
far.
for the Padres,
First pitch of the at-bat.
the second baseman, Ian
Now here's a drive out to right center
Kinsler.
field. Kinsler hits the bag at first and heads for second now. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting, catcher,
Throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway. You better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Now the Marlins skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Austin Right.
So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen. first offering on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Kinsler stands at second with no outs. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Full count.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually
Now
you're
batting,
trying for a
the
swing
pitch,
and miss
your
when you throw
attention,
that pitch
please.
in a 2-strike
He's
count,
hitting
but
to the Padres.
clearly he wasn't looking
Number
for it,
5.
so it's a backwards
Red.
game for him.
There's a change-up taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Garcia is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
A bouncer up the middle. Riddle has it cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now
Back to the top of the
number
lineup.
23.
Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. The tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. There now is Granderson as he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score.
Ladies
Aaron
and
Luke
gentlemen,
has been
your
summoned from the
attention,
bullpen
please.
as he'll do so to
Now
start the
for
8th.
the Padres, number 38, Aaron
Martin
Luke.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Count 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. Another full count pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Renfroe. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins,
Now to the plate, Curtis
the left fielder,
Granderson. He'll look to bounce
Curtis
back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his sixth strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He pulls this one into right. Renfroe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the shot. Ready once again, Manuel Margot. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The center fielder, Edward.
And this will get through in time for a leadoff hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
We cannot stop.
Matty.
Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The right fielder, number 10.
So one man down for the Friars in their head.
Renfroe.
And that will bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to give Wood on this baseball and drive it
The
through
first
the
baseman,
infield. That's what was executed perfect. Great ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
A bullet to first base.
The left fielder, number 4. Will.
Here's Will Myers. Base and 2 away. It feels like this at-bat will go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt that a base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Takes this the other way. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now.
The
with 2
batter,
gone.
number 3. Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And he is in deep trouble. Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself and not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Keeping it down here, and it's to 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound. But just keep running. This is getting a little test right here.
And that's through. That's going to be a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Had your chance.
Hedges. Your attention, please.
Enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 56, Tyron Guerrero.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. guess he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Deal Walker.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 1 for 3. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Popped him up. Hosmer is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Brian Anderson. Sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Oh, chasing it.
Two and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Up next for the
Standing
Marlins.
in, JT
The shortstop.
He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third.
This guy's calling all that shit.
2 out, nobody on.
He's calling hip movements, everything.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Myers is under it. He makes the play, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and
Second
gentlemen,
rider
your
comes out of the
attention,
bullpen to
please.
shut things
Now
down here in the
for
ninth.
number 71 through second rider.
Leading off the inning, Francisco Mejia, as they'll look
Leading
to
off
get
for
something
the
going
Padres.
here and even this game up.
The catcher,
Easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers. But down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at-bat.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. Second rider has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces,
Now batting.
everyone on the
Number
team can kind
23.
of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Digging
center
in,
fielder,
Yellow Margot. 2 hits
Atwell.
in 4 attempts to this point.
Margot.
Fastball just
What
misses
was that
ball
going?
1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Again, another foul ball. San Diego down to their final strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things, and the Marlins have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today.
Here now is our final line
Marlins
score for this afternoon.
Their 20th
First, for
road
the
win of the
victorious
season.
Miami
Jose
Marlins.
Arena
7
earns his
runs on
6th
10
winning
hits.
decision in
1
this
error.
one.
They
True
left 4
stecking
men
rider
on base.
earns
Hey, sorry. Set alarm for 8 a.m.
Okay, your 8 a.m. alarm is on.
Oh.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the National League West, the Philadelphia Phillies had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 6-1. Jock Peterson needed only a triple to hit for the cycle, leading the Dodgers 2-1. The Astros knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 7-2. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
These bulls are balling.
I was made inside the projects. I got on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no. I just might cop demons. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season, feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe, Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in B12, she was hanging at the roof. My BB's ice cream, I didn't even have to. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his man looking at my neck, ooh, I was damn bad. Now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protected chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it.
I got a couple million.
Just a short drive west of downtown. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball next. Brandon Woodruff will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian
Leading off tonight for Miami,
started in this one
the
under
third
the
baseman,
lights.
Brian
First pitch
Anderson.
coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to right. Yelich is under it. 1 away. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, 1 base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do
That
too
is
much.
third.
He stayed in there
The
and just
second
drove
base.
it back up the middle.
Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't
Batting
get that
four.
call. Busted
The
him
right
inside
fielder.
on a 3-1
Number
count. The ump
51.
thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt. Pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 51 is the second out of the opening frame. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Fuck me. Fuck me.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club as they begin play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games,
the left fielder,
got the advantage.
Aaron.
You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Travis Shaw has in store. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Alcantara is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty B. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it.
The right fielder.
I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Line drive to left. And
it's good, man.
Down in front of Granderson for a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys are.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't go. Striding in, Neil Walker. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Neil
ready with the first
Walker.
pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Swung out. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way into the zone. 1 out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers.
The left fielder.
And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Count even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Moustakas is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 8.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
He was finally able to lay off one there. He swung it 2 out of the zone before that, so clearly he wasn't picking up the ball very well.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich will wait on it as he puts this one away. The side is retired. 1-2. And that brings up the left. Left-handed hitting Shaw. He enters second in the National League round trip category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
0-2 to Travis Shaw. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Count remains full. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas.
The second baseman.
First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff ball. A ball and no strikes. Shaw aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made a 6-4 great double play and an easy one to turn.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, base is empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Granderson. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. None left for Milwaukee. We'll move to the third with no score.
Ow.
Next to hit will be the pitcher,
Leading off for the
Sandy
Marlins,
Alcantara.
the
He'll
pitcher,
step in
number
to
22,
lead it off in the top of the
Sandy
third.
Alcantara.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Now
Up next,
Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. inning.
Number 51.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 51. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Comes at him with the slider there. He gets the strike. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2. And a string of breaking ball and the inning is over. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
For the Brewers,
Ready with the first
the
pitch. Here it
shortstop,
comes.
Orlando
And he gets a
Arcia.
piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that's the first down of the inning. And
Batting
with that,
touch.
we give you a look at
The
what's
pitcher,
happening in the NL East
Brandon
race.
Woodruff.
The box now, Brandon Woodruff. He'll get to take his first cuts here. On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 6.
Flied out in his first at bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. This is popped up. Walker over to his left, and that's the third out. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. In now, Jorge Alfaro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now
Hey, get to that.
these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit. Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Here's Neil Walker. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now back.
Man at second
Left
with
field.
1 down. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. Here comes the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1. Fastball well outside. Alfaro, the runner at second with 1 away. Shoots this one over to first. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. Now with the
Up
plate,
next,
Brian
Marlins.
Goodwin. Runner in scoring
Center
position with 2 gone.
Ryan Goodwin.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice
to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Digging in now for the Brewers, Eric Thames.
For the Brewers,
he's 0 for 1 thus
the
far.
left fielder, Eric.
And that misses for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Good time now to check out the Marlins road to the show report.
Right
as you
fielder,
see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first
bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Aguilar makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
2-2 the count. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Ryan Anderson. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ryan Anderson.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
JT Riddle.
In now, JT Riddle. A ball and no strikes. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And some trouble now in right field. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
The batter, number 13.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Castro is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Castro stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. Is making a bid to make the All-Star squad this year with this strong season. He's currently the second leading vote getter among second basemen.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Look at
strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 51, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Oh, come on.
And it's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance
Why
so
are you
far.
on a coat?
And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
The third baseman.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Travis.
And it's fouled away. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Now back, second
home
baseman.
tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our running score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-0 now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that's in there, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Number 51 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Lifted the other way out to left center. Granderson will get there, and he puts it away to retire. So striding in, Neil Meyer, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Neil.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. A swing, and that's to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Alex Claudio takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
For the Brewers, number 58, Alex Claudio.
In is Curtis Granderson. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a hard liner to center field. King patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Up next,
boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's the pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
He just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
The pitcher, number 22.
Into the box, Sandy Alcantara. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Claudio, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 2.
Killed that ball.
Next for Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia to start things out in their half of the
For
sixth
the
as they
Brewers,
look to shake things
the
up here for
shortstop,
a lineup that, quite
Orlando
frankly, has been non-existent
Arcia.
today.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. And that's out number 1. Ben
Your
Gamble
attention,
will
please.
get the call here as he'll
This
hit for
hitting
the
for the
pitcher.
Brewers, number 16, Ben Gamble.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And it's 1-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Up next for Milwaukee,
Play, Lorenzo Cain.
the
It's
center
been an
fielder,
0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Kane.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but and he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Eric Thames would be next if they can keep this inning alive. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Number 51 is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail things here 2-0.
Your attention,
is on to
please.
pitch from the bullpen now,
Now
start inning number 7.
Number
So the lineup
64,
flips over and digging in, Brian Anderson. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
leading off for the Marlins,
Oh, come on.
Lyle is 0-1.
Brian.
Never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Nope. Come on, why would he hesitate that long?
I've never seen Marlon. The second base. Darling.
As a result of the error, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Starlin Castro. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He's going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, number 51.
Number 51. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Saves an error as this side. Ready for another shot now. Eric Thames, no hits to this point.
No left field.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs. We're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Thames behind 1 and 2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Still 1 and 2. Here he comes again, 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2 and 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Up next for Milwaukee.
One away for the Brewers,
The right
and they're down for the 7th. And up next, the swinging left-handed hitting outfielder, Christian Yelich. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second
Now
out.
batting, the first
Digging
baseman.
in, Jesus Aguilar. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. 3 up, 3 down from...
Ladies
Matt
and gentlemen,
Albers
your
been summoned
attention,
from the
please.
bullpen as he'll do
Now
so to
pitching
start.
for the Brewers, number 43, Matt Albers.
First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. Fouled away. Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
You got to be frustrated if you're on
Now
the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Neil Walker will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's set and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Alfaro on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started the chase there. They'll appeal it down to third. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. Another full count pitch home. Drilled to first. The second for one to Aguilar for the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Here's the first pitch to him. Try to check it.
Oh, come on, man. I'm so hyped for this shit.
And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it, and that's the third out. Nothing doing for the mark.
Your attention, please. Now,
pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
So stepping in, Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Brewers,
and that's in there for a strike.
The third baseman, Travis Shaw.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
There's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
A brilliant performance, Matt. If he has a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep.
This is what he does.
Center field, and it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center.
go. That's what he does.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box,
Yasmani
Grandal. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at
The batter,
now
number
it's a
3.
question of whether or not pinch runs there.
Orlando.
As a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Chop now to short. Can they get 2? Zips it to Castro for 1. On the first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he
The
just
pitcher,
did
number
a
40,
somersault
your
out
attention,
there
please.
at second base.
Pitch hitting
Manny
for the
Pena
Brewers.
will come on to pinch
Number
in here
9,
in a big spot.
Manny.
Time called here as with the potential
Pena.
tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Nope.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The
Now
center
back to the
fielder,
top of
number
the
6.
order, digging in Lorenzo
Lorenzo.
King. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Swinging a soft liner, leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired.
Ladies
Tyler
and gentlemen,
Saladino
your
will stay in the
attention,
ball
please.
game as a new shortstop.
Now playing
Jacob
shortstop.
Barnes and
Number 13, Tyler Saladino.
first pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, he rips this one the other way to Clark down there at third. Tough break there as the leadoff man's retired to start the 9th.
Your attention, please.
Will grab a
Pitch
bat and
hitting
hit for the
for
pitcher
Miami.
here.
Number 14, Martin Prado.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Mustakis over to his left. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a
Now
tough
back,
play.
the third baseman.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Brian Anderson. He singled his last time up. Liner towards second. Well, this will be at second base, and that'll be that.
Your
Second
attention,
rider
please.
enters the game to
Now
finish
pitching
this
for
one
the
off
Marlins.
here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number
Now
71,
batting, Eric Thames.
Drew
And Dan, he and his fellow
second
top of
rider.
the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Up next for Milwaukee,
Digging in now, Christian Yelich.
the right fielder.
Lifetime in this
Chris
matchup.
Yelich.
Just a couple of matchups, no hits
Yelich.
and 2 at-bats.
Oh, where that
No ball,
was.
no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a sudden arm like this.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Nice execution right there. Ball
Now
was
batting,
down below
I missed it. I missed it.
This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Now batting, third baseman.
And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one.
Shaw.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Fucking miss it.
The set and the 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, JT Riddle. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
JT.
Here comes the first pitch. 2-0 the count. And the 1-1. Now it's a 3-hit ball game right now. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2.
JT.
Here comes the first pitch.
50-10. Tyron.
Stands by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
He throws him on the fastball there. Mike Moustakas sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Yes, buddy.
Digging in and looking for more.
Yes, ball.
He steps in off a base hit at his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now that
Tyler
is
Saladino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Saladino.
There's a strike with the breaking ball. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. The Brewers down to their final strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game.
Here now is the final line
score
score
claims
tonight.
the win.